All right. So we're a little late here, but we're on the game. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If not, hopefully you had a good time with your family. I did try to make a video, but the video did get corrupted, so I'm going to try to do this again. All right, so the red srt4 is now back. We're going to be doing our first oil change. We have some upgraded parts, some more parts to install. We're going to change a couple things, but everything went really well with getting it driven. We are tuning it with HP tuners. We got to do another drive log and an idle log, and then we're going to be doing boost logs. So like I said, we didn't really want to get on it hard. It does have a little bit more miles, but the guy, and just basically putted around with it, got some miles on it. So we have a black box harness with the lights. We have an oil and a fuel pressure gauge, and we are going to convert this over to a watt box. Props for Modern for shipping that stuff out really quick. So we have that going on. I got to grab the oil yet. Just kind of wanted to touch on some of the stuff that I'm going to try to get accomplished here. So we're going to walk outside. Right. So one big thing is I did a video on these car covers. I wanted to see how this was. We've had a lot of rain and temperature change, so I actually just wanted to check it out. I've had some of the other ones where they actually froze to the car and it was just not good. Just opened the hood here. This is actually looking pretty good. I don't have a lot of condensation on anything, so that is actually really nice. Everything is, you know, stuff was dry underneath the hood. The interior, very nice. Still smells like a neon. What can you say? All right. So there's still some more stuff that's going to be taken care of on this. Like I said, I had a couple people ask me what was going on in comments and messages. We have to install oil pressure, fuel pressure. We got to get our brakes installed. I'm looking at ordering the wheels that I want with some Toyo radials right now, RD8s. So we're going to get those installed so we can actually get this thing to hook when we start getting it going. So that stuff is in the works. I don't think, I still, like, there's something going on over here. I got to get the suspension and stuff figured out. It's when I let it out, normally I've had it where this bolt was loose, but I don't think that is my issue when I let off and on and off the clutch. Like I said, it's just on like a semi-base tune, so we're going to be working on getting that tuned up and finishing this thing. We're going to be having this. The goal is to get this to Carlisle. Maybe we'll be able to get some paint work done. Maybe we won't, but we got some things in the works for that. All right, let's go check out the Mustang. All right, same deal here with the Mustang. Same exact cover. You know, with white paint, this was all on here before I even covered this thing up, because I left it uncovered for a couple days before I got the cover for it. But I just pulled this off. I did have, I think over in this area I get a lot more water, because when I get bad rain this will actually fill up. So this might not be the best place to have this one parked, so I'll probably be moving it just because of the moisture coming up from the bottom. I really do want to try to get some storage for these cars here. I'm planning to build a garage in the next couple years, depending on what happens with the world is the best way to say that. But we did have some moisture on there. Not, like I said, overall I expected to see worse. In reality, we got a little bit forming on this right down here. Everything's not bad. Some here, look, we got some going on here on the new throttle body. I might just decide to throw some WD-40 on that stuff, and that's what I used to do to keep stuff from getting bad over the winter. And I did do that with this car many years back. I'd buy like 3 cans of WD-40 when I put this thing away for winter, and it would get the whole car underneath the hood would get soaked up underneath the bottom of the car. I would just spray it down with WD-40, and it seemed to, it seemed to work. I mean, we're 23 years later now of ownership. So we checked this out. Inside still seemed decent. The car cover itself worked out pretty well. Like I said, only thing I can tell was what I had just showed you. So I plan to actually get this thing started up. Maybe I'll get it over here parked somewhere else. The problem is, I mean, I got these project cars here. So I really need to get some stuff figured out and some stuff moved around. But I do want to get that moved. So maybe I'll stick one of these over there. Spring projects, maybe even winter projects might include figuring out what we're going to do with this Mustang here. Whether we're going to do a restoration or an engine swap or just something. I do really want to get another GT built back together, but I would like to do something different than a 302. So there is a couple things going through my mind. It all just depends on what we come across for that. This right here, I believe, might actually be my last srt4 that I might fix. This has been sitting here. I've actually acquired this car twice. This is the second time I've owned this one. It's got some damage there in the door. It has some parts stripped on and off of it. The motor was pulled out of it when I got it back this time. Has some damage here in this rocker. It's not perfect underneath, but it can be cleaned up. It's very similar to the way my Mustang looked when I got it. You know, and this is the one I did post a picture of. When it's sitting that long, you got weeds growing through your bumper cover. So there's that. The hood needs some work, the fender and the door down there, you can tell. I have this other red one right back here. It has a good drivetrain in it. It has an ECM in it. And like I said, I'm getting low on parts. I can't find stuff. I can't even find these things close enough to me right now to buy to repair. So this one here is just kind of a parts storage area for the time being. But we know this engine runs, so we'll be pulling that out. I know it's got a good transmission, and this will give me everything to put that one together. And then depending on what happens, if no one wants my XXR wheels that I have listed, they'll go on there. Same with this one intercooler that I have. So hopefully we can make something decent out of that car. And the thing of it is what color do I want to paint this? Because if this was a yellow, an orange, or a blue one, I'd feel a little bad. Or even white, I might feel bad. But the fact that it's a silver, and that was something that was made all 3 years, like the red and the black, I'm looking to do a color change. I don't want to go black, red, blue, or orange of the factory colors. I have some paint left over from the orange 2014 Dart that I have. That's Hugger orange. Maybe I'll paint it that color. I'm thinking maybe some kind of a blue. I have some Ford blue left over, so I might get some more paint it the Ford blue. So I need some help on that. So if you guys have an idea, throw that in the comments and let me know. But pretty much that is what our plans are right now. And like I said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So I got some work I got to get done. I'm gonna get back in here. See ya.